It's a beautiful day. Getting water in this jug, 6-gallon jugs to take out on that low tide. Cart full of provisions right now, and that tote is real heavy. We got a bunch of stuff ready to get out there, plus a new flag. Gonna put up a flagpole, and then this cool thing right here to pick stuff up out of the bilge. It's gonna work out great. It is all packed up. Woo! Barely enough room. This stuff is nice sand right here on this little sandbar, but when you get out over here, it's hardcore. Right? Gets nasty right here. Our feet start to sink in the mud. Like you can see all the other footprints. There we go, got the duck friends. Hey guys! Oh, that piqued your interest? Alright. Get more water. Woo! Guys, we're here on our way to go get some block to replace in our staysail. So stay tuned for that. We'll show you how to change that out. We're going to be running new lines along to all the furlers and everything. So, all right. Slot for them to get, maybe 2, or if you guys have a wheel for it. Trying to get to the pictures. It's like goes onto a track.
Yep.
That one doesn't look like I can replace the wheel on it.
You can. You drill that out and you put a bolt through it instead.
Oh, okay. Would it rub on the bottom though? For
well, you do it with a flathead screw and you'd have a nut on the other top of it.
Okay.
Merriman car track, is that one?
This is
That's probably the modern equivalent of it.
yeah, this one's like 4 inches long.
Do that one. The length isn't as important as the track size. So the width of that.
Let's see here. Maybe this one. It's definitely not like this size here. Back. Soaking in that view. Alright guys, check this out. Alright, well this is what we got. I'll show you right now. Alright, so I got this one because I didn't want to mess with the other one. It looked like it was kind of corroded. But this one's gonna fit inside of the staysail boom. So that's the middle sail there. And I got a couple of these wheels. These are actually really expensive. I think one was like $20 and the other one was like $7. I think this was the more expensive one too. But yeah, that's what I got going on. So what I'm gonna do, so normally you got this wheel right here, see, and those are all busted up on mine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill out this hole right here, this rivet, and so when you drill out the rivet, then you can put this like a wheel back in, say this one. You put that wheel back in and you just put a bolt through it. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. On one, I'm going to replace this block all the way. And then for this one, there's already a bolt in for this one. So that one should be easy enough. And I'll show you guys in the morning because it's already sunsetting right now. And I wanted to throw it out there. This thing right here, The through plug mini emergency plug, man. This thing is amazing. I've actually used one before, and it really does save your boat. There she is, guys. There's that California,
that beautiful sunset out here.
Beautiful sunset
off the California
right there.
coast here. Just beautiful.
Just ready to enjoy it.
Absolutely beautiful.
Alright, so this is the block right here that I'm going to be repairing. And as you can see, the wheel is completely gone, corroded, and busted out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bolt off. Hopefully that comes out and there's not just like another bolt on the outside and I don't have to take off these 4 screws. What I've done in the meantime was I put this block on here connected to that little bar right there. So here's the new wheel. It's going to fit in there just like that, and it should fit perfectly. So eyeballing it worked, and the people at Marine Exchange definitely did a good job at helping me figure out. I may need some PB. Oh no, it's coming right out. Nice. I am surprised. Let's hope that comes out. It doesn't just spin around in circles. Yeah, it looks like it might be coming out. Yeah, we're gonna have to take these off, so hold on a moment. Alright, so I've got Blaster here. This should loosen up those bolts right now. So here we go, hold on. I'm gonna try and spray it in around that crack there. Not to get it on the edge, even though I kinda got on there, damn. Let's see, how can I get it in that section there? I'm gonna try this. Try it like this. Alright, now that I've gotten some PB Blaster on there, I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, okay? You're not stranded, are you?
The guy who bought the boat from yesterday.
Guys, so I've got the spark plugs out. Why do I got the spark plugs out? Because while I was working on that, waiting for the PB Blaster to come through, a guy comes floating by on his skiff, alright? And it's just a boater thing. You gotta help each other out. He had no oars except for one little paddle, and the current was dragging him out towards the out of the bay. So what I did was I hopped in my skiff. No problem. I'm gonna come get you, bud. I'm gonna take you, back to where you need to go. Not today. The spark plug has already given me problems on that engine once before, so I think it's that again. So I've got a new spark plug out. I've already done the gap, and so now I'm going to replace that spark plug after I get some of these blocks figured out. And so we figured the power drill would work, and it got one out, so I think there was Loctite in those mofos. Alright, here we go. There's a lot of corrosion in there. Power drills to the rescue. Power tools, I mean. You can see there's a lot of corrosion on there, probably from the electrolysis. That thing's still kind of on there. I don't know what the hell to do now. Maybe try and pry it a little bit. Looks like it's been glued on there. No, not Steve. Okay.
We'll save him.
Alright, so now that I got this going, I'm going to pry this off. guys, we thought this thing is bolted through the mast, so we got to take off the backside here, this back plate here, which is really nerve-wracking because Don's got to hold the mast. I did run a second halyard line, but it's messed up kind of because the lady over there on that boat decided to climb up on my boat and tie all my ropes off, so a later story. But we're gonna take this plate off here. So we got it off. We had to, because it was bolted inside with a nut on the inside of the mast, which is now inside the mast. And this is right in here, and it freaking barely fits in there. Can't really get it in there. I don't even know how we're supposed to get this back in there with any of that. So hammer it in with this. It'll destroy that. And this fits in there, but just barely doesn't fit. Alright. So Godspeed to us, okay? Because we probably got to get a new wheel, because this fits so tight it won't spin. So we're gonna have to get a little bit smaller one. Yay! These are the tools I've got so far right now. We've got to change the spark plug so that Don can go get a thinner wheel. And some advice is if I can just grind this down just a little bit to have it fit in there, so that when we put the bolt in there, it will be okay. And so in the mast too, we're going to drill out a little spot that's a little bigger than the bolt itself for the nut to be able to fit through and sit inside there, because this takes 4 screws, and hopefully that will be good enough. For this old Mercury 3.5, you got to pull this little foam rubber thing up, the gas cap up, this up, right? And then you just kind of tug on it and it will come up. All right, so if you just hold the camera for me. So I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna pull this out. We're gonna do this all over. It just pulls up. Just like that. It took me a while to figure that out. Alright, there we go. And then you have access to your spark plug right here. That's what I think is messed up on it right now. So I'm going to get the right size and start taking the spark plug out. I'm gonna try this one. Seems a little bit overkill, but it's the right one. Alright. Like that. Go ahead and take it off. There's the old spark plug, all nasty. Here's the new spark plug, all beautiful. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna attempt to put this one in. They said it's the same, so we'll figure that out. About 1 full turn. Yeah, about right there. Alright, I'm gonna plug it back in. Kind of twist it a little bit. Now I'm gonna try and bring this back a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna test it out real quick. Alright. There we go. That's working a lot better. Guys, there goes Don to get the sheave for that block. And I'm gonna start working on this one. Pretty sure that should fit. Oh, it doesn't. No. Huh. Shoot. Alright. Alright guys, this one doesn't fit. It's a little bit too big, so we're gonna go with the little bit smaller one. So Don's coming back out here on the skiff to pick this one up, go to the shop and buy 2 new ones of these smaller ones. So we're just gonna have an extra, or that's how we're gonna play it. All right, here she is. Look how pretty the water is. Here we are. It was too big. Try and get the smaller one. Alright guys, so this is what we got, because the PB blaster, it normally works. but it ain't working today. So we'll figure that out right now. All right, let's see if this will work. Says loosens the toughest stuck together metal parts or your money back, guaranteed. All right, let's do it. Hold on, I'm gonna spray not at the solar panels. Helicopter coming over, bear with me. This stuff was pretty expensive, so sorry. Everything's moving on me. Whew. Jeez. This kind of smells like chlorine. I'm gonna spray it real good. So we'll let it sit for a while. Hopefully that works. All right, there we are. That shit ain't working. I don't think that stuff works too good as it says. It's just gonna blow the drill up, honestly. This doesn't seem to be working, so money back. Oh, I know I hate doing that kind of stuff, but there shouldn't even work with a impact drill. Like, that ain't gonna work at all. There is no hell that gonna work. So I'm gonna show you how to put this block. Here's all the pieces. All right, so I'm gonna drop this bad boy in right there, and then I'm going to drop this in here. Bam, just like that. And I'm going to move it with one hand magically. Oh, I'm getting slammed around. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Now I'm going to put a washer, lock washer, and the nut. Alright. And then, so to. Alright, here we go. That's it. It's like that. It's moving nice. That's going to work. Alright. Alright guys, those are so tight it busted a bit on an impact drill. Alright guys, so because of the problems that we had before, and that all these screws holding on the back plate are just corroded, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Plus, I never want to deal with this again, having that. And if I want, I could just put a big washer in there if I choose to change this later. So that doesn't fit right there right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill it out, and I'm gonna make it a little bigger, okay? That's what I'm gonna go for right now. Let's see if that works. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to drill it out a little bigger. Guys, so we're using anti-seize lubricant and a drill, and we've just got her in right now. That beautiful sunset. So got one down with a new wheel, one to do over there. Woo! It's a hell of a day. We might not get to the other ones yet. Alright, so to be continued tomorrow. Stay tuned to the next episode for us to finish the staysail boom, and we'll show you running all those lines, because it's getting a little cloudy, the sun is setting, and we might as well enjoy tomorrow doing all this stuff. Getting sunburned. So, oh yeah. Peace out, guys. Stay tuned.